Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Felicia McCants and I am CEO of Success Habits Coaching and Consulting LLC. I am a financial coach that helps my clients create a customized plan that gets them to their goals faster without being frustrated, without being overwhelmed, figuring out what to do next, or sucking all the joys out of their life. So if you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. Please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified for our videos, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if you have topics that you would like for us to discuss, or even comments about this video. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about sticking to your monthly spending plan. How do you stick to your plan when you are just sick of trying? So today we're going to discuss 3 ways to break the cycle of overspending, because that's what it really is. It's a cycle. And this is one of the ways that I really got started on my journey to being able to manage my money so that I could get what I wanted. I was stuck in the cycle of overspending. When I say I was stuck in the cycle of overspending, y'all, I had overdrafts almost every pay period, sometimes more than one. It was absolutely ridiculous. I was spending money that I did not have to spend for overdraft fees and late fees, which basically got me deeper into debt. And my problem is that I was winging it, right? I wasn't paying attention to where my money was going. I wasn't really looking at my account to see what was there. I was spending and figuring it out later. And that can really become a cycle that you get stuck in. And then you start telling yourself, well, I can't manage my money. I don't make enough money. This is why I'm overspending. There's nothing I can do about it, which is not true, you guys. So I wanted to give you guys 3 ways to break the cycle of overspending. So, first of all, the first thing you need to do if you are overspending is give yourself some grace. If you are overspending, but you are still trying to manage your money, then you are ahead of the game, because a lot of people don't even put any effort, time, or attention to even try to command their money so that they can get the lifestyle that they want. Managing your money is not a one-time thing. Personally, I call my money management, my budget or my spending plan, a living document. Why? Because it changes, because life changes, things happen, and you really just have to evaluate those changes, make decisions, make the best decisions you can, and move on. If you are still trying to manage your money, even though you are overspending, give yourself a pat on the back. Because as long as you are trying, there is an opportunity for improvement. I always say that managing your money is a skill, and anyone can learn skills, right? We might learn differently. We might, pick up things. Some of us are visual learners, some of us are audio learners. We learn differently, but it's a skill, and anybody can learn a skill, and you can improve your money management. So if you are in the cycle of overspending, first give yourself some grace. Don't be, so hard on yourself. Don't start telling yourself what you can't do and how much you don't make, and all these negative things that basically cause us to procrastinate and continue the cycle. Give yourself some grace. My next tip, if you are in the cycle of overspending, is to be constantly evaluating. And this is something that, me and my clients, we spend a lot of time when we meet evaluating. Why? Because if things aren't going right, then we need to figure out where, so, hey, ask yourself, okay, well, what worked this week? What didn't work? What changes can I make? Don't just stay in the cycle and assume that you're powerless to change it. You are the boss. You are in charge. You can change it. So you need to constantly be looking at, what's working for you, what's not working for you, and what adjustments that you can make, right? Because like I said, it's a living document, right? It's not a one-time thing. So the goal is that every time that you go to manage your money to handle some task, that you improve, right? So if you are evaluating what's working and what's different, it's going to make it so much easier to improve it, and you don't have to be so hard on yourself, because you can say, oh wait, okay, yeah, I overspent, but hey, I can fix this. This is where I'm going wrong. And okay, so what changes do I need to make to avoid this from happening again? So give yourself some grace, evaluate, make the changes where needed, right? My third tip is to don't be afraid to make the adjustments. You are the boss. So once you evaluate and you figure out what's working and what's not working, don't be afraid to make the adjustment. You guys, the methods and strategies that you can find to manage your money are a great foundation. I say this all the time. The game changer is in the custom plan. The game changer is when you take that general, very broad method and you customize it to reach your goals for your lifestyle and your money, right? So don't give up, make the adjustments, learn from your experiences, and keep trying. Trial and error is learning is hard. It's very hard. And that was one of the reasons why I started, financial coaching, because I went through all of those trials and errors and I learned the lessons the hard way. And I thought, well, it doesn't have to be this hard. We aren't being taught how to manage our personal, our household monies. So I wanted to help others avoid the learning by trial and error, the mistakes I made, the extreme sacrifice. I wanted to help you guys to avoid that. So don't be afraid to make mistakes, right? Trial and error learning is hard. If you're doing it by yourself, you're going to have some trial and errors. You're not perfect. We're all human. And if you're doing it on your own, you're probably going to experience more trial and errors than if you had a coach, somebody who's already been through it to help you guide you along the way. But it is still possible. You can still do it. So don't give up on yourself, right? So to recap, how do you stick to your monthly spending how do you stick to your monthly spending plan when you're in the cycle of overspending? You give yourself some grace. Celebrate that you are still in the game, you are still trying, and you have not given up. And as long as you are still trying, there is room for improvement. Two, constantly be evaluating. Take the time to figure out what's working and what's not working. If you're not evaluating, you're not figuring out how you're going wrong, then you're going to continue to stay stuck in that cycle. And third, once you do those evaluations, don't be afraid to make changes. You are the boss of your money. And if you become the boss, if you really tell your money what to do, you will get what you want. And I guarantee you, you will be more motivated than ever to take command of your coins. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope these tips, help you to think about how to get out of the cycle of overspending. Don't stay there. You don't have to stay there. There are options. So if this video has been helpful for you, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have other topics that you would like for us to discuss. Hit the subscribe button in the corner. And if you're ready to get out of the cycle and you don't want to learn by trial and error, you want somebody who's done it for you to help you make those decisions, to make those adjustments, to show you that, hey, you can do this, then click the link and let's talk. Bye guys, have a great one.